Hello, YouTube. This is Dandy97, aka Orion, and this is my sixth Thomas commentary. This episode is Trouble for Thomas. The episode is based on story 3 from Thomas the Tank Engine, published in 1946, Thomas and the Trucks. Trouble for Thomas, like a big day for Thomas, expands on Thomas's frustration with his position as a station pilot.
But one night, Edward came to the shed. He was a kind little engine and felt sorry for Thomas.
I've got some freight cars to take home tomorrow.
If you take them instead of me, I'll push coaches in the yard. Thank you, said Thomas. That will be nice.
Next morning, Edward and Thomas asked their drivers, and when they said yes...
This is also expands on Edward's already established kindness, which we saw in Edward and Gordon, or Edward helps out, and also a little bit in Come Out Henry and Henry to the Rescue. This is really the first time that we see the true tricks of the freight cars. They establish a little bit that freight cars aren't nice in Edward Helps Out, but this really cements their position as the main antagonists of the series.
Thomas was ready. The conductor blew his whistle. Peep, peep, answered Thomas, and started off.
But the freight cars weren't ready.
Oh, they screamed, wait, Thomas, wait. But Thomas wouldn't wait. Come on, he puffed. All right, don't fuss.
And honestly, I do have to say that those faces for the Season 1 trucks really do creep me out. I'm sure I'm not alone. And now we have a favorite theme of the Thomas fan community, the extended Thomas theme. And along with many other people, it really is one of my favorite themes throughout the whole series. It's more jazzy than the normal Thomas theme. And as I mentioned in Thomas Gets Strict, very heavily synthesized.
Hurry, called Thomas. He was feeling very proud of himself.
But the cars grew crosser and crosser.
This episode has a lot of interesting camera angles, and has a lot of good camera work done by the Clearwater Features Periscope lens.
Steady now, steady, warned the driver as they reached the top. He began to put on the brakes. We're stopping, called Thomas. No, answered the cars, bumping into each other. Go on. Before the driver could stop them, they had pushed Thomas down the hill and were rattling.
And this really is the first time that we see an engine actually pushed down the hill by the freight cars. And that really serves as a precursor of James and a Mess, or Dirty Objects for the UK audiences, and some other episodes as well.
There's the station. Oh dear, what shall I do? He cried. He rattled straight through and swerved into the goods yard. Thomas shut his eyes. I must stop. When he opened his eyes, he saw he had stopped just in front of the buffers.
They're watching him as the top of the hat. What are you doing here, Thomas? He asked. I've brought Edward's freight cars, Thomas answered. Why did you come so fast? I didn't mean to. I was pushed, said Thomas. You've got a lot to learn about freight cars, Thomas. After pushing them about here for a few weeks, you'll know almost as much about them as Edward. Then you'll be a real...
Well, I know I didn't have much to say on this one, but I assure you I will have more to come. And I hope you enjoy this commentary. Thanks.